other motorists' safety as soon as possible. He is a 22-year-old Emirati driver. He was driving at a speed of 120 kilometers per hour when the cruise control broke down.
Now, the driver was urged to remain calm, avoid driving on the fast lane, and turn on his vehicle for alarm signals. He was also followed by 2 patrol cars, one preceding him and one following him to prevent any dangers other vehicles could pose. And Sharjah Police General Command calls on drivers to not rely entirely on speed stabilizers and to adhere to road speed limits, follow traffic safety guidelines, and to report them in case of any emergency or technical malfunction during the vehicle's journey. Now, this is my problem with like really advanced electric cars, not electric cars per se, but like really advanced ones. Because usually for, like the old models, you have the handbrake and you have the brake and handbrake, and that's the emergency stop. But you don't have that for like really advanced cars. You
don't?
No, you don't have like the handbrake.
Well, I don't know if you're going to pull the handbrake at 120 kilometers per hour.
No, but like maybe slowly, I don't know, like when you're in that state of panic, it's like, what have you learned in school, driving school, that could possibly help you in these situations? But that is so scary, like getting stuck on cruise control at that speed.
Yeah, and people are just saying like it would be good to know what the instructions are in case this are to happen.
Yeah.
My problem is my new secondhand car, every time, like 3 times I'm getting into it and it just won't start. And I thought it was a battery issue, but it's because actually I've been turning it off and it hasn't been in park.
Oh.
And then I'm sitting there being like,
oh.
So one time Cafu came, didn't charge me, love you Cafu for that. They came and they're like, you don't have a battery issue. Last night it happened again. And I'm sitting there in this like 11 o'clock at night thinking my car's not going to start, but then I jiggle around. Maybe it's just the car. Maybe it's definitely me.
I guess. I don't know. Like, do you put in parking every time you're done?
I haven't built the habit yet.
But I'll tell you, just never make the mistake of leaving your lights or anything on when you leave your car. Because if your lights are turned on overnight or for a long period of time, the battery will drain.
That's what I assumed happened when I got into the car the first time and it wasn't turning on, because it was like my second time driving the car and I'm assuming I've left some lights on because I don't understand all the buttons. But no, apparently according to the guy, he was like, oh, I've dealt with this situation a lot with women.
Oh, no, he did not.
But I really did call out someone for an absolutely useless reason, so.
I mean, you're a new driver. It happens. It happens to men, women, non-drivers, drivers.
Just jumping through your comments, people are saying Fast and Furious. Someone suggested using the handbrake. It's not about the cruise control. Maybe the car is old. I think it was a cruise control issue. I'm not sure if the handbrake is the best solution. I mean, he did the best thing. He got in touch with Sharjah Police, who like calmed him down and gave him the. Yeah, we need to get how he actually got off
But that
the road.
is so impressive. I'm not impressive. Like, I feel like it was a lucky situation because like any other road, like, see, he had the, I don't know, maybe the space ahead of him to go for that length and have the police join him on the way. I don't know how it happened, but it's just like if you're stuck on that speed in the highway, it's like, how long can you go until you crash?
I would just immediately think of Speed the movie and I'd be like, have you seen Speed?
No, I haven't. But what happened in Speed? What happened in the scene?
So Speed is, think of it this, so there's a bomb threat on a bus.
Okay.
Sandra Bullock is driving the bus and she cannot go below, it's like 60 or 80 kilometers per hour through a town. So they're like diverting all traffic. And then they made amazing movie. Talking about things to do this weekend, go home and watch Speed. It's a different generation. But Speed 2, by the way, they made the sequel and it was known as like one of the worst sequels of all time.
Okay, but the first one sounds
good. The first
good.
one is amazing. Speed 2 is on a boat. Go and watch Speed, the OG.
But were there people on the bus?
Yes, it's a bus. It's like a city bus.
They should make a movie on this.
This is like the movie.
That is insane.
But without the bomb threats, obviously. This is a whole other, this is a Nissan Patrol.
No, that's severe. But there you go. You have a movie to watch to add to your bucket list, and also